Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, we're going to be talking about designer t-shirts and whether or not they're worth it. And I think my answer might surprise you. If I'm gonna be brutally honest, designer t-shirts are kind of pointless. The amount of money that they cost in comparison to the quality you get a majority of the times is really not anything crazy. I have a few in my collection and I don't want to give you my answer in the beginning of this video, but my first point is the quality of t-shirts don't always match up to the price point. I think this was the first t-shirt that I ever bought. This is actually a men's t-shirt. I bought it in an extra small. I noticed when I washed it, I think the first time, the letters started to crack. Once I started to notice that, I was like, oh, should I just sell this t-shirt? And the cracking is not that bad, but I was like, you know what? I feel like this look is timeless. It's not an in-your-face designer tee. The price. Designer t-shirts, just like every other thing in luxury, they have price increases. And I personally feel like right now the prices of designer t-shirts are madness. They're literally pushing $1,000, which personally, that kind of goes into the reason why I don't buy them regular price, because by the time you spend $1,000, IMO, I'd rather put that money towards like a handbag or like an actual ready-to-wear piece. Okay, t-shirts are ready to wear, but like just, I don't know, something more substantial like a sweater. I usually don't state luxury prices for that exact reason, because the prices skyrocket like every so often anyways. So most of these t-shirts are over at least $700 to maybe say $1,300. In that same breath, I honestly still do find them really fun. This is probably the newest one I have, which I got like a year ago, but I actually didn't like get a chance to wear it. It's literally me in a t-shirt. Like, it's fun. It's a little bit childish. It's funny because this one is the thinnest one I own. I don't know if I could say it's the worst quality, but it's definitely the thinnest one. Like, it's sheer. I don't know if that was intentional to be like more lightweight for summer. I will say it is 100% cotton. It was made in Italy. While this one retails as the priciest one in my collection, it's fun and it's cute and no regrets. I still think the price is wild though. Like, it's actually, yeah. Another fun one that I have in my collection is this Moschino one. This is my favorite color. I thought it was really unique how they did this like thick stitching of the logo like all throughout, and I like that they did it tonal, because personally, like, whenever there's like big logos and branding, I prefer it to be the same color as the garment, just so it like all blends together. Obviously it's huge, like you're gonna see it from a mile away, but regardless, I still think it's like really sick, and I like the oversized style with it, worn with like baggy light wash denim. It's such a vibe. While a lot of t-shirts can be fun, they're also good pieces in regards to like an entry-level item towards like a new brand. If you have like a favorite brand right now and you want to just like kind of get a feel for it, I feel like why not get a couple of t-shirts. Vetements was that for me. I picked up a pair of their combat boots and I have this t-shirt, and honestly this is probably one of my favorites in my collection at this point. It says fashion is my profession, which it is. And on the back it says Vetements. It's funny because, yeah, this is really bold and it's really obnoxious, but I feel like with Vetements everything is intentionally that way. Like, it's kind of almost like a joke, and I feel like if you know, you know. I kind of don't want to get into it in this video, but like, doesn't Vetements mean clothing in French or something like that? So I just love like the vibe of their brand and how it's kind of silly but like edgy at the same time. Just, it doesn't take fashion that seriously. Like, it's fun, you know? And in that same breath, a lot of designer t-shirts are very overly trendy. Something like this I could be over like and done with in a year or two from now and be like, why did I buy that? It's so dumb. Because I was actually thinking that about this t-shirt literally a year ago. I was like, this was such a waste of money. I would never wear it or whatever. But obviously fashion comes like in and out, and your idea of like style changes over time. But like, I really love color. So something like this I'm actually vibing with again. Especially, remember those Gucci t-shirts? The tongue twister. Remember how those wild Gucci t-shirts were like blowing up a couple of years ago? I definitely wanted one at the time. I don't want to say obnoxious, but they're very out there. They're very Gucci. Like they'll have like lions, like just a bunch of things on the t-shirt and doing a lot. They're just something you could be over and done with like within a couple of years, and it ends up being like a waste of money. And then I also kind of feel like some designer t-shirts are nothing special. Like I think IMO. I think designer t-shirts with just a logo slapped on it is dumb. I said it. Like it's cotton with a logo on it. Like it's I'm trying. I don't want to roast it because I don't want to sit here and say I'm never going to get one that says Miu Miu on it. So like if I do, I still think it's dumb. Even if I get it, I still think it's dumb. I think I have 2 Montclair t-shirts and they literally just have a logo on it, and I look at it and I'm like, you are not smart. The t-shirt or me. But anywho, I think it's a little bit silly to pay for cotton and then just the brand on it. That's my opinion. I honestly prefer when quirky or fun things that represent someone's style is like on a t-shirt. But again, if your style is classic, simple, basic, that might work for you. So overall, do I think designer t-shirts are worth it? I 1000% think they are. If you find a designer brand that you love and you like and you want to represent them, you like what they stand for and the style of the t-shirt, go off. Be prepared to shell out some coin and be prepared to not like that t-shirt in a year or 2 and then re-like it again. Because I've fallen out of love and back in love with pretty much my entire t-shirt collection. Great entry pieces like into a brand. T-shirts are honestly such like an easy universal thing to style, and you can't go wrong. You literally cannot go wrong. So as much as I think they're overpriced, they're kind of silly because the trends go in and out. I also think simple ones are a little bit pointless as well. I still think it's worth it overall. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you click my head to subscribe and watch these other videos that you may have missed. Follow me on these socials to keep up with me, and click the bell so you know when I post new videos. Love you so much.